Oh, what up, guys? Last time I was doing this review, it wasn't doing that very good. Still the same day. This is part two. I didn't want to keep on having to do the review as a long ass video. So the next couple of beauties that I got in my arsenal for the Hot Wheels line is what I said with the last one. The USS Vengeance. Now that baby is a pretty good ship. It is definitely one of my favorite ships. Even though it's not a Starfleet vessel, it's a Section 31 starship. So, here would that be. This is the Hot Wheels one. Unfortunately, since this is the die-cast metal part, and there's a little bit of die-cast here, but not really much on the warp nacelles, this area is very fucking top-heavy, so if you go and put it on a stand, I'll demonstrate this. I've seen people demonstrate it before, too. Try to set it up. Falls right down. Try to set it up. Try to set it down. Knocks right fucking down. That would also bring me to my next Hot Wheels ship, which is the USS Kelvin. Kelvin! Calling for you, brother. Anyways, but this is the USS Kelvin Hot Wheels ship model. Die cast here, plastic there, and plastic there. I would probably believe this is pretty much a metal, or not, plastic down here too. Some pretty good ships. Other than the wonky little nacelles and everything else, they are not very bad ships. The only one that does not really have that many defects is the Enterprise D. It's in pretty good alignment. Now here's all my Hot Wheels ships together. Shut that down for a minute. Set you there. Set you there. Set you there. And there. So, those are all my ships for the Hot Wheels line, except for this Klingon bird of prey, but you can make it the any kind of configuration. I would believe this is the one from The Search of Spock, and also the ship that becomes the HMS Bounty. I can't be for sure, but it could also be the one that is also from when these two fight. And then the other one is my last, is the, I think this is the Bird of Prey 3, because they've had, I believe, what, 4 versions of it? 4 to 5. So this would be like the, this would be the outdated version of this. And that have to suck to just have to be like, you can pose this, pose it up like that, or pose them down. I kind of like to keep them like that sometimes when I have them on the desk. So yeah, those are all my Hot Wheels Star Trek ships. Next would be my favorite part of my toy line of collectibles from these ships would be the newer die-cast metal ships from the Star Trek collectible series. Which you can become a scripted member and get cool-ass ships like these. This part is the die-cast metal, and the other part of the pylons and also the nacelles are all plastic part. So 1/3 quarter die cast, except for this. This is die cast too. It's just at certain points. So this is the USS Thunderchild. Sorry about that. It doesn't really have the name, but it does have its registry. The registry for this ship is NCC. That would be 6, 3, 5, 4, 8. I think that's 9. It's very hard to see it. Okay, next one would be my very favorite Pride and Joy. I was so happy when I got this baby. I've always wanted to have the USS Voyager. It was a pretty cool ship, I thought. I liked the Voyager. It was my kind of semi-favorite series out of the whole wonk of the group. Even though I heard there's a lot of rumors saying that it sucks. So what would be the die cast for this would be, that's plastic, that's semi-plastic with a little bit of die cast in it. Die cast, semi-plastic So I guess it's like a die-cast plastic mold. But yeah, this one is my baby. This is my favorite. So that would be all for my die-cast ships. Oh, here's something that's fully goddamn die-cast metal. This is the dent of what I love about going to a comic book store and finding random shit that you think is cool. So I was like to the guy at the store at the Warp 9 that was used to be in Troy. I don't know if that sucker's still there. I think it was Troy or somewhere down in Sterling Township, probably, maybe. For anybody who's a Michigander, Michigee. So, it's technically a paperweight. It's not even a model at all. You could separate the head from this, just as pretty much you can do with the saucer separation from this Enterprise. Yes, you can actually take the saucer off from here, from this. So, oh, now I get, this is from the movie. These are all ships from the movies, so that's pretty cool. So I could use that goddamn bird of prey for pretty much any part of the movie, any of the movie scenes I want to. If I wanted to recreate them, that'd be pretty cool. Anyway, so yeah, you can take it apart, put it back together. It's a little bit of kind of a bitch, but it can just go sliding back right in there, nice and easy. It won't drop out, which is kind of good because you really don't want to be like if you're you want to be able to make sure it comes out gently and then goes flying away. What was next? I did all my big shit, so let's go back to some small. Well, I didn't do all my big shit. I'm going to wait for the last couple of things. I have these are some kind of like Japanese models from Japan of the USS Defiant. This was cloaked, but I took Sharpie and pretty much Sharpied the hell out of it, all black and shit, and then like tried to make some real cool little doodads in there. The Sarge collectors are kind of red. I was trying to make this into my own personal Defiant class warship. Now here's the Defiant without the cloak. It is another one of these, but it's pretty much without the cloak. And this is like a real translucent plastic, which this is just like a, you know, I think it would be like a paperback kind of plastic, or it could be like the clear plastic with like a lot of like detailed paintings on all over it. You never know. So another part of out of that line is I also have this bad boy. It's been a long road, getting from there to here. It's been a long time, but my time is finally here. I can feel it changing right now. Nothing's in my way, and I'm not gonna hold me down no more. Lord, they're not gonna hold me down, 'cause I've got faith. Alright, enough of that bullshit. Okay, first one out of my bit.
Engineering reports ready for lunch.
Oh, it actually worked. I thought the batteries were completely fucked. So, this would be from... I don't think it's from the Hasbro. I think it might be from the Mattel toy line for the movie. And when I saw this in stores, I just had to fucking get it. Was that it? Was that enough for the show? 2 for the money? 2, let's go. Alright, fuck it. And lastly, but surely not least, out of the starships that I've got from the Federation, USS Enterprise D.
Ready phasers and quantum torpedoes. All hands, battle stations, engage. Ready phasers and quantum torpedoes. Fire all weapons. All hands, battle stations. Engage.
So yeah, this is the first Diamond Select USS Enterprise E that came out. I did kind of Sharpie in all the windows. It's kind of my thing. But this was actually my first buy. So this would actually be my baby. Alright, so I have also Klingon battle cruiser. I think it's a Vortaw class cruiser. This is like the big bad motherfucking Klingon battle cruiser that you don't want to go and fuck with. I used to go and take this part where it's just the battery pack thing and use it as a small miniature craft. But then that would just mean there's no impulse engines for the back of this ship. It's just relying on a warp drive. Now, I wonder, can a ship withstand if their warp engines are down and they needed to move real fast? Then they'd be fucked if they did not have any different kind of way to propel the ship. So impulse engines are pretty lucky if like you need to like make a good maneuver. Because maneuvering thrusters wouldn't really help. Alright, so that would be all my ships in all their glory. I've already shown off my Romulan D-class bird of prey before. So, good night, everybody.